from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. And please, Zach and guys, the Reds played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games, 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Tyler gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
So here is Nico Horner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
And Matty V, yeah, these are the dog days. August is that 1 month where you start looking at your teammates and you're like, man, I'm getting really tack faces. You get to pick your own friends after the postseason. You got to find a way to get through August. September, you start to see light at the end of the tunnel.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. It's a tough thing when you're grinding through that 162-game schedule. You'd like to think that everybody always gets along, and hopefully D can continue playing well through the month of August, and hopefully that means some good things to come in the month of September.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. D-Roll, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
And he fouls this one off. Play here with an average just over 250. A dozen home runs, and he's driven in 45. The 0-1, and it's fouled away. One out, nobody. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Moustakas has it, and a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming to. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Alec Mills is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched. The key stats I look for is whip, and he has a sub-1 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Now to the plate, Kyle Holder. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Batting second.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the first out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Joey Votto now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage mental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane and get out of here.
Scooped up for one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Batting third.
With a moment here, let's take a glance at the Reds start in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm hoping to see Mike Moustakas around. Looking at the last, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting a different person.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. His home run total sits as the 8th best in the league entering play.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really the guy they look to in the yard.
Yeah, Norman, there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
0-2 the count to Suarez.
Hey, this is an amazing attack, defense invested, chance to get off the... If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery.
Press pause as that strike 3 to retire the Suns. Quite possible the humidity has finally told on some of no show. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 22 home runs, 53 RBIs. Again, another foul ball. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 6.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First offering. well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Fouled off. Two out, nobody. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Way.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Nothing in two. And the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire. Consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer. We just ball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Peterson, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
At the plate now, Jesse Wink's sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's just 1 for 13. Stands at second with no outs. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 23 homers and 69 runs batted in. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask as he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It offered to score from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
To the plate now, Nick Senzel. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. Will move to the third with no score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, the shortstop, David Bodie.
Now to the plate, here is David Bodie, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, and got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Into the box now, Alec Mills. And he fouls this one off. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
In now is Nico Horner, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back. The Reds are set to hit here in the third inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. Entering the day, they rank among the best teams in the league in stolen bases. A lot of teams these days rely more on big swings of the bat to generate offense. But when I asked a member of the coaching staff about their approach on the bases, he told me they're simply playing into their strengths. He said they have a lot of really athletic, misguided to not be aggressive and force the other guys to prove they can stop them. Something to keep an eye on as this one moves forward.
First offering. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
The middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Tyler Mahle, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. So now into the box is Kyle Holder. He collected a base hit his first time up. From the stretch. The 0-1 on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Now here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Peterson. Gone! Joey Votto, a 2-run shot. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. Into center field, line drive base hit. So some two-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
The batter, number 9.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. We're through 3 here in the Queen City. 2-0 Cincinnati. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Castellanos moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Now one down with the bases empty, and into bat next former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First delivery to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
He's got it. And quickly, there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping up is Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the AB on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Now here's the pitch. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Now batting, center fielder.
So stepping in is Nick Senzel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Happ brings it in.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep
Now
the pressure
batting,
on. He's given up a
catcher,
couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
At the plate now, Tyler Mahle, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. Senzel over at second. Barnhart on at first with 2 down. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Reds strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Now here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Reined in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there in the outer half. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out, and he'll only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away, five shutout innings.
It down the way. Hit on the ground to third. Throw goes to first. It's in time to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down to the Cubs. They're down 2-0. And now in the box, Kyle Holder. 1 for 2 on this line so far in the game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. His plate is sinking for a call called strike one. Into the wind-up. Here comes the 0-1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season. Holder carries the batting line a little to the 260 mark. 2-1. Swung on and fouled off to the left. fastball here, balls and a strike. 1 for 2 with ball game thus far. The 0-1 with a delivery. Play the second. 4. 1 there. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing. He'll just get the 1 down out. In the box, Eugenio Suarez. Hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
Lots of hits given up so far, no walks. At least he's making work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Votto leads off third with 1 away. Call strike and he needs 1-1.
Wow, the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone trying to get that double play.
1-1. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of zone, and there are 2 gone.
He put a pretty good at the plate right there. They finally get him on 1 pitch. You can see he wasn't playing out loud. He really made a pitch from that strikeout.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas as they came to him, drops in there the first strike. Hit in 2 at-bats for this point in the ball game. Stands by Moustakas and out of the pitch. Hit back up in the middle. Gets through. He'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Get him.
Hey, pitcher, you better start taking notice of this guy. I better be circled on that line or he's on fire. That's an individual ball game right now. Stop.
Indiana now gets hit leader. And first pitch misses to him at ball 1. 0-2 to this point. The 1-0 home. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the riverfront club. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Howe is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Reds strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Stepping in once again is David Bodie. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Comes set with the 0-1.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Alec Mills.
Next, it'll be Alec Mills, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
And it's quickly 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
To the plate now, Nico Horner, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. No hits to this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Horner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1 left for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. And stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Looking to send him packing again. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Next to dig in, Nick Senzel singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Swing and a blooper down the right field line, and that's in there. Base hit. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Tim Collins enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. The 2-1 pitch. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Tyler Mahle, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the stretch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. One left for Cincinnati, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Wade Miley will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Chris Bryant. Here's the first pitch. Popped up, and that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the upper deck and gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 22 on the year, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
Into the box, Ian Happ. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Senzel fields it cleanly.
The first baseman, number 44,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. He's got 3 base hits in 27 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1. Here it comes. Happ aboard here at first with nobody out. Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Fouled off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Barnhart waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Now to bat, Jock Peterson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Cubs 1. Brandon Workman will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Kyle Holder. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Contreras finds it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Joey Votto stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
In now, Mike Moustakas, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled away. Votto is off at first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss on a pitch that winds up hitting him. And rather bizarrely, the inning is over. Reds leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding in is Wilson Contreras. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. The Reds leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First pitch of the AB now. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a pop-up now. And no one will get this one. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Down the first baseline. Taken in by Votto. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Ildemaro Vargas will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Rowan Wick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50.
Now at the plate, here is Jesse Winker. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 4.
Jesse Winker.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Base hit into right center.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
At the plate now, Nick Senzel, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Castellanos, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball left side. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Aristides Aquino will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. First offering. 281 the average entering play. 6 home runs and 32 driven in. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Up next for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Kyle Holder.
Next to stand in is Kyle Holder. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Cubs 1. David Hernandez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and up next, Nico Horner.
The second baseman, Nico.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fielded by Votto. He'll go to the bag for 1. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. He gets the punch out, and the Reds sweep the series and continue to set the pace in the division.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series, breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Cincinnati led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Tyler Mahle earned his 9th win of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. David Hernandez wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 4 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.